So right now when I'm recording this, it is nearly 4 hours till tip-off for Caitlin Clark and the Indiana Fever facing off against the Atlanta Dream. And Caitlin Clark is walking to the game with a pair of Caitlin ones in hand. And I'm going to be honest. I would be semi-concerned if she didn't wear them tonight. And, if anyone was like, oh, but, she's not used to wearing them. Caitlin Clark wears Kobe 6s, Kobe 5s, Kobe 4s at times. Has worn the GT cut. Caitlin Clark played in the GT cut 2s. They're the worst shoes ever. If you've ever seen any sneaker review, they will tell you that the worst sneaker ever is the GT cut 2. The GT cut 2 is the worst ever. And Caitlin used to wear the GT cut 2s when she played. And I'm pretty sure that was in her National Player of the Year campaign. If Caitlin Clark's not wearing the shoes, I would be semi-concerned about the performance level. I don't mean very. I mean semi-concerned. Semi-concerned. But yeah, it is one of these things where it would be cool if she wears them. What does she say? Shoot more threes? I didn't even realize that. You guys might not be able to see it. Let me get out of here. This says shoot more threes. It says shoot more threes. Oh my god. That is hilarious. That is hilarious. Shoot more threes. Tweet out, shoot more threes. Oh, this is coming after a game where she shoots 1 of 8. This is a irrationally confident player, and I fucking love that. I love that when it comes to Caitlin Clark, and I've said it plenty of times. You want Caitlin Clark to be irrationally confident. You want your leader, your lead player. I'm not going to necessarily say leader because I don't know if Caitlin Clark's the leader of this team, but you want your leading player to be irrationally confident as a fan. As a fan, you want them to be irrationally confident. You want them to they could be 0 for 10 and confident they're going to hit the 11th. You don't want your role player to, have no conscience. But you want, when it comes to shooting the ball, if she's open, I don't want Kelsey Mitchell to have a conscience. I don't want Aaliyah to have a conscience. I don't want Caitlin to have a conscience. I want every other player in this team to have a conscience, though. Their job, first and foremost, is to get the others free. And then, if they're open and your name's not, if they're open, you get them the ball, unless your name is Sophie Cunningham and you are going for a 3. But, she's there over 4. She rocks up nearly 5 hours early to this game. She's really going to debut them today. It's really happening, remain calm. And yeah, this is going to be an interesting one. If her back gets any more sore, she's going to be doing breakfast time walk-ins for the 7:30 p.m. games. I know this sounds crazy. My theory from the very start is that the back injury is mental. That is my theory. Again, I don't know anything. I don't know what's going on. But because they've never called it an injury, they've just called it soreness. And if you guys have ever suffered a bad injury or been out for a long period of time, random things start to hurt. And your head is the hardest part to get back. You can physically be ready to be able to return, and you're mentally not ready for years. So there is always the chance that the back injury is a lot of it is in her head. But look at how happy she is. That's the only thing that matters. I mean, we saw Caitlin drop 10 points in the first quarter, which she rocked up in a hoodie. And it goes one of two ways. She's ready to cook. Aura Pure, please vote for her for All-Star. 20 and 20 game incoming. Can feel the aura. She looks so happy. For her to play well in the shoes and not have to give them away afterwards, she still might give them away. Like, I'm surprised that people backdoor. Like, people will probably backdoor. Probably backdoor the Caitlin Clark shoes. I'm shocked nobody has backdoored these sneakers yet. But the whole thing with these sneakers, though, is, have you seen some of like the AI ones? Have you seen where is it? Caitlin one. The AI colorways. They look insane. They look absolutely insane. Like, obviously we've seen the black one. There's like a Stranger Things. There's a Stranger Things color that I'm like, this is unbelievable that somebody made. Like, these. Imagine if these got released. Like, I don't love the blue ones. But these are the nicest shoes. These will be like the nicest shoes Nike have released in a decade. If these ones got released. Like, they're so nice. And there's another few ones here where it's like, this is where I'm like, okay, shit. Yeah, this shoe has potential. Like, these aren't for everyone. These aren't for everyone, but these are nice. I like the slight off colors. Something like this stands out. These are beautiful. These are beautiful. If Nike does something like that. Like, if they're able to get gradients on this shoe, and like, even, obviously this was a ChatGPT version that I made, but like, if you put the red soles on these, even like a Grinch, if they gave us a Grinch Caitlin ones, they are beautiful sneakers. Like, I don't love the blue ones. I'm going to say that. From the very start, I was like, I love the silhouette. It's kind of like LeBron. Originally, I said it was mixed between the KD18 and the Kobe 6. But it's a mixture between, it's probably better to say a mixture between, it's the LeBron 21 with Kobe 6 type upper. And I've owned a pair of LeBron 21s. They were great. They're great. But like, even stuff like this. Do you want to know what this one reminds me of? If you guys have ever seen back in the day, I need to find them here. The Federer Wimbledon shoes when he won Wimbledon in 2007. They kind of remind me of that. Like, the silhouette kind of reminds me a little bit of the Federer ones when the last time, well, not really, when his last of his Wimbledon streak. I was a big tennis guy, so that's kind of the first thing that came into my head. But I'm a big fan of these. I am a big fan of these sneakers. And I hope Caitlin goes and wears them today. But she looks happy, and I don't know. I don't know if Caitlin's going to go and give us 30 tonight. I don't know if Caitlin is going to go and give us 3 tonight. Because it's going to go one of two ways. She's either going to have an insane game or a terrible game. When you're debuting a shoe, when you're a player who, for lack of a better word, like, is the best version of themselves when they're playing with hate in their heart. We haven't seen a Caitlin Clark super duper happy in the WNBA maybe since the start of her career. Yeah, this is going to be an interesting game. And ironically, Angel Reese trying to debut her shoes against Caitlin Clark. Caitlin Clark may be debuting shoes against Angel Reese. Oh my God. Could you imagine? Could you imagine something like this? House of Dragon. This would be cool. This is a very nice colorway. I'm just saying. Like, I'm not as against AI as most people. Some of this stuff is cool. It's really, really cool. But anyway, yeah, that's the video. Let me know what you guys think. I'll see you guys.